Hi everyone, my name is Ross from DIY Craft Tutorials, and today we're going to unbox and review the xTool M1 3-in-1 cutting machine. It is pretty special in that it can cut with a blade, engrave and cut with a laser. So it's the three different functions all in one, and in one pretty nice looking box. I'm looking forward to taking it out, having a bit of a look, and seeing what comes inside. So let's get into unboxing this now. Let's open it up. It's got a good amount of foam and it's well packed. Inside this particular box we've got the rotary accessory, the riser, a giant premium material package which I'm looking forward to opening. Has all the goodies inside that we can test with. Also has in this box the rotary attachment, so that's going to be great to play with, and some cutting mats. Put that to the side, and we've got the machine. Take the plastic off. Now we've got the M1 out of the box, we can open up the actual machine, and inside you can see what's contained. We've got some more packing foam, the user manuals, important. We've also got another basic materials package, including a metal dog tag there it seems, and a good assortment of bits and pieces. We've got the extraction tube for when using the laser, and its little attachments. We've got some lubrication. We've got a 5-pack of replacement blades, as well as a USB cord, very important, and also power cord, appropriate for your region, and the AC adapter. Yep. The only other thing down the bottom here that I can see is the triangular prisms. Now these are great because they'll separate the mat or the cutting surface at the bottom of the unit from the material that you're cutting when you're using the laser. So they're very important. We're going to definitely need those. Closing the lid, we can see this is the 10-watt diode laser model. You can see that with the sticker on the top there. The lid is made of a special safety material so that you don't need to wear glasses. This takes care of it for you. And if you look on the front, you've got the multifunction button on the front. If we turn the unit around to see the back, you get the power switch on the end, followed by the USB and AC port, as well as looks like a accessories port of some sort. We'll have to look at the instruction manual to work out what that's for. As you can see, it's an all-in-one unit, small, compact, lightweight, perfect for a small office or a craft room. The one recommendation I would make is the ventilation tube. Vents to the external. When you're using the laser function, I recommend getting the smoke purifier to help make that easy. Next, what we'll do is we'll open up some of the materials packages so you can see what's inside. So this is the starter materials pack that comes with the machine. Inside, if I open it up, it comes with an assortment of vinyl, wood, leather, a little bit of everything just to help get you going. This one here is the 3mm basswood I can see here. Another cool little item they've included is a little dog tag for engraving. Neat. Here we've got the premium material package that I referred to earlier. We'll open that up now and have a bit of a look inside. You've got an instruction manual, which has all of the different settings that you need for each of the different materials inside, which is fantastic. There's a lot in here. We've got a lovely little bag you can put vinyl on, heat transfer vinyl. We've got an assortment of colour acrylics and wood. That's fantastic. We've got lots of little wood tags and some string. 2 packs of those. This looks good. This is what looks like a wooden coaster, a phone stand, some more metal tags, and what looks like a stone coaster as well. So that will be interesting, as well as some sticker paper and some leather as well. So there's a lot in that one. This looks like laser paper, if I'm not mistaken. That'll be interesting. Also in here, also what looks like some more vinyl packs with quite a variety of different colors. That's lovely too. So all in all, there's a lot in here to go over and have a look at that's included in the premium material package. Now that we have taken the M1 out of the box and seen what's inside, let's have a chat about what makes it special. It didn't take too long to set up, about 5 minutes. Here you can see me connect the extraction tube, which I put outside the window to remove any fumes when laser cutting. It was very easy to connect my laptop and install the CreateSpace software. xTool is compatible with Lightburn, but CreateSpace is free and really easy to use. Here Vanessa is designing a cake topper from scratch. Then using the built-in 16 megapixel camera, the M1 takes a real-time image of the machine bed for easy placement of the design. There's even an app, so you can use your phone, making it even faster to start a project. The xTool M1 has a high-powered diode laser and a blade. If you take a blade cutting machine and a laser cutter and mash them together, you would get this machine, as it has 3 functionalities in one. Not only can the M1 laser cut and engrave a wide variety of hard and soft materials, like wood, acrylic, stone, and metal, but can also blade cut adhesive vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, cardstock, leather, and more. You can also remove the bottom of the machine for larger projects and use the RA2 rotary tool attachment to engrave cylindrical items like tumblers. Let's start testing as many materials as we can today. For my first project, I started with the blade. 45-degree blades are used to cut vinyl, so I pull one out of the box. You need to install the blade head, so I take out the module and remove the red cap from the blade. You push the end of the module up and put the blade in. Then adjust the length until the tip of the blade is exposed. Lastly, put the blade module back into the laser module and turn on the power switch and connect to your laptop. For self-adhesive vinyl, the machine recommends the cut pressure be 75 and the speed to be 80 with 1 pass, so that is what we are going to try first. The blade cut smoothly around the letters. It was easy to weed and worked out well. I'm very impressed. The second test was cutting heat transfer vinyl. For this one, the vinyl goes shiny side down on the mat. I used the recommended settings for this vinyl and it looks to have cut out well. Now I go on to weed and transfer to the bag that is included in the materials pack. It looks great. I'm very happy with the transfer. The next test was cutting PU leather. I was completely skeptical about this because often I see Vanessa having a hard time cutting leather on the Cricut. But the xTool did a great job of cutting through the leather, and it helps to have the backing facing up. For this test, I'm using frosted PVC that's roughly 1mm thick, perfect for bookmarks. The recommended settings say that there will be 4 passes. However, as you can see, the blade didn't cut all the way through. I tried again, this time doing 8 passes, and got a better result. The next test was Kraft cardstock, which we assumed would cut out well, and it did. But we noticed we can also use the laser for cutting and engraving cardstock. This would be good for intricate designs like laser wedding invitations. The flower engraved and cut out beautifully with the laser, though it did leave a mark on the bed. Not sure if we were supposed to use the triangular prisms to lift up the cardstock. I was worried that if we did this, the fan would move the cardstock while cutting. This is something we would have to try again. For this test, I wanted to see how the laser engraved on metal. I used the dog bone tag and placed it on the base. I lined up my design and selected the recommended settings. I'm thrilled with how the tag turned out, and I didn't realize the engraving would be black, but I really like it. This test was a success. For this test, I'm engraving and cutting 3mm basswood. I put down the triangular prisms to lift up the material away from the bed. The machine went ahead and engraved the name and then laser cut the keychain. When we cut on our CO2 laser, we usually add a special masking tape on top of the wood to stop the burn around the edges. But for this test, I wanted to go by the recommended instructions. You don't need to add masking tape, cleaning it up with sandpaper will also work too. For this project, I'm making earrings using the 3mm black walnut plywood. I used the recommended settings and enjoyed watching the laser cut them out. The total cut took 6 minutes and 5 seconds, which is a little bit slower than the CO2 laser. But they turned out really well, and I'm looking forward to making more earrings. Now I'm trying wood coasters. The engrave took 7 minutes and 31 seconds, but it did give a nice deep engrave. There is a lot of burn around the text, but a light sand has removed this residue. These wood coasters would also be great for personalised ornaments. xTool didn't send us any acrylic to try. So I'm going to do a test on the 3mm acrylic we use for the CO2 laser. As you can see from the cutouts, our CO2 laser cut perfectly through the acrylic, but unfortunately the M1 melted the acrylic and didn't cut all the way through. After a bit of research, I couldn't find a definitive answer. But what I did find out was that to cut all acrylic colours, you need a CO2 laser. But a diode laser does cut acrylic, but only specific colours and nothing particularly transparent or blue. We'll need to do a bit more testing with acrylic in the coming months. My last test is engraving on a stone coaster. I have never engraved on stone before, so I thought this would be interesting. I placed the coaster on the base and using the camera, line up my design. And then I watch as it gets to work engraving. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. It did take 25 minutes to engrave, so I recommend sticking to a design that is not bold if you're on a time crunch and need to make a few of these. Well, that's all the testing I'm doing today. I still have the rotary tool to test, but I'll have to leave that for another video. The xTool M1 is a great machine for crafters and hobbyists and small businesses. It may not be a CO2 laser, but there are hundreds of projects and materials that you can use to create unique items for family, friends, or clients. I hope this video was super informational and answered a lot of your questions about what this machine can do. There are materials that I haven't tried yet, so please let me know down in the comments if there's something you'd like to see me try, or if you have any questions. If you're wanting more information about the M1 or any of the other products in this video, I'll leave links in the description below for you to check it out. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.